Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Jai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe Jaya Radha Radha Vrindavan Chandra Radha Vrindavan Chandra Radha Vrindavan Chandra Radhe Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Some personal, some questions or no. Then we hear Srila Goswami Maharaj. Your most fortunate position. You are so limited and you have such a high prospect. He is infinitely higher than you. But you have got a position there. Will you not be prepared to accept that honorable position there? The Lord Himself says that if you become a slave to Him, He also becomes a slave to you. What more do you need? What more do you expect? Ambaktavarino yasvatantha ivatvija sudbhya vihastaridayo bhaktya bhaktya janapriya. The Supreme Personality of God is said to do as a Muni. I am completely under the control of my devotees. Indeed, I am not at all independent, because my devotees are completely devoid of all material desires. I sit only within the cores of their hearts. What to speak of my devotees, even those who are devotees of my devotees, are very dear to me. Krishna says that independently. I have the position of controlling everything. But this Saranagati controls me. That means this devotion or surrender. This controls even the Lord. That is the way of affection, not by power, not by necessity, not by intrinsic experience, but only through love can you enter into that realm. You should be satisfied with that. What more do you want? The Lord is coming to be whipped by you and you are not satisfied. No. This, I don't know if you can follow, this is very beautiful words spoken. When we have not realized, then it may sound a little problematic. We will not detect the real secret or the real meaning of this. But it is a very deep, this Saranagati, this surrender, is a very, very high and a very beautiful state that we can attain the lotus feet, and the Lord Himself will sit in the heart of such persons.
Maharaj, sometimes, or not sometimes, by nature, I always felt I always was afraid of being in disturbance. So I'm also afraid of being disturbance when I'm coming close to the Lord.
Yes. If you will not have this, then you will be hopeless case. You cannot approach the Lord. You cannot approach a pure devotee with a proud mind, and you will not understand anything. Even the most advanced devotees, they're coming with to the most humble, in a most humble state. With always conscious, they are always conscious. I'm hopeless case. I cannot understand you. How can I get your mercy? I don't know. I try my best. I try to surrender to your lotus feet. But I am hopeless. I do not know. My mind is disturbing me all the time. Amara Jivana. But you know, Thakur wrote this song. How many bad qualities he has. But in the end he says, I have only bad quality. I'm envious. I'm so many faults. But I am hope against hope that you will accept me as a servant of your lotus feet. But without this attitude, we are not hopeless. We cannot attain, cannot realize. then we will always be imitation Krishna, a tiny, insignificant, nothing, living in our imagined world. Is this?
Yeah, but sometimes one is fear or afraidness of being disturbing, because one wants to become or wants to feel also part of the family of, and this is somehow contradicting.
As long as we are moving in the mundane conception of life, material, then we should, this feeling is absolutely there. I was afraid always of the high devotees my whole life, of those. But there's one thing: when you give everything to the Lord, means surrender. It does not mean that you give all your material possessions. Myself, I belong to you. Then you will. Then we can develop a relationship to the pure souls, and the relationship to Lord is not different. If you have the relation to the pure devotee, then you have also to the Lord, and all the pure devotees, and all who are living beyond our vision in the transcendental world. And then you don't have this feeling that I'm disturbing. Still, we may have it. Because if we lose this, then we immediately we will get problems. So, but then at least we can communicate with the pure devotees. We cannot communicate in reality, because we are speaking from the mountain plane. And Guru Maharaj speaking, he was just hearing these things, and then he was silent, and then when he too much speaking, sometimes Guru Maharaj said, "Be quiet." I remember one sannyasi giving this lecture, I'll never forget. I don't mention name, but he Guru Maharaj asked him, "You please speak Harikatha." Then he told all what he has built up and what he has many ideas, and I don't go into detail, and otherwise we will no. But in certain point, Guru Maharaj looked at him and said, "Be quiet." And Vishnu Maharaj immediately said, "Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj." But Guru Maharaj was very straight. He could not hear these mundane talks. It was not connected with any transcendent, not with anything spiritual. It was only I and me, and only mundane conception. Everything. So Guru Maharaj and the devotees, also Gaurishada's Babaji, they came to him from Kolkata, many rich men and great persons in material life. They want to have darshan of him. And then they spoke about the politics and whatever, all these things. And Gaurishwadas Babaji was complaining about Bhaktivinoda Thakur. They come here and disturb me and speak only topics of this world. They do not know. Nobody asks for it about Krishna. Nobody wants to hear about Krishna. And this is reality. We are living in this world and we cannot understand the pure. And if we want to go there, naturally, what means surrender? Surrender means I am not coming in front of the Guru or Krishna with challenging, on a challenging level. Yeah. Or so many come and I need this and I want this. Materially seen. This is absolutely wrong. We have to come and everything, not only externally, then the mind has to be surrendered to him. And then our consciousness, our soul, I have to surrender to him. It belongs to you, I belong to you, now you do whatever you like. Then we get an idea, but not only speaking. This is absolute nothing. That's because Harikatha is spoken by a pure devotee. The same Harikatha is spoken by a beginner. It is like day and night. Different, even if they say the same thing. When we understand the difference, we do not understand this now. We do not understand. We are not speaking on the plane of the soul. Because when we speak, then the external, we are speaking on the external plane, on the material plane. Everything we do is on this external plane. Because there is no surrender. Surrender, I've given up my I and my thinking. Lord Krishna himself, we become a part of his internal energy, Vaikunta. And then the Lord may use us as he likes. Otherwise he cannot use. Externally may seem like this, but if the mind comes in a materialistic mind that now I don't like it anymore, now I want to do this and I want to do this, then everything is gone. Surrender is something very high and very, very, very beautiful. When we come to this level once, we will cry all day. Not out of pain or what. Yes, pain. But this pain is, the same time, is the greatest ecstasy. Because we feel separation. And we do not realize that actually this separation is in the same time it is union. And these are in the way how the spiritual pastimes of the Lord are manifest. It is very sweet, very, very sweet, very gentle, and is so high. One who got taste only a drop of this, he will never forget this. I don't know if I could explain this. So always try to be with good association. It is important. We have finite beings that are lost here. We have a long journey ahead with much trouble. But the disappointment and dejection is minimized if we have good association on that long journey. So by talking with them about the Lord, we can go on. We forget the weariness of the journey. There's a shloka, Krishna Bhakta Janma Mala Hoya Sadhu Sangha. Krishna Prema Janma Eka Deja Guna Mukhya Anga. The root cause of devotion to Krishna is association with advanced devotees. Even when one's dormant love for Krishna awakens, the association with devotees is still most essential. So those Guru Maharaj sometimes lamented, when he was 95. So all his friends and all elder god brothers, pure devotees, many, they left this world. And he lamented, why I have to stay, why I must stay here.
Maharaj, it was very nice inspiration. Once I hearing lecture from Maran Gopal, and he told if you will have somebody who already left to the spiritual world, you will be inspired to go there also.
Yes, you can speak this, yeah. But it is only external. It is not transcendental plane. It must not be, it can be. That what you understand and what I understand when this saying is different. But I have not heard this. What he says? When one goes to the spiritual world, then one becomes eager to also go there. This is not a question, pure devotee. If he's a pure devotee, he will trust only Krishna and his Gurudev. They will save him, or if he has no qualification, he will not. He will say, you are not finished now. It is, If somebody died in your family life, relations, or in your somebody has, so you go there. They also go there, and they are attached too. But how to become attached? If you come, if we make connection with pure devotee in now, if we can make this connection, then you should not worry much. Then it's natural. Guru will take you up. If he thinks not, then it is not. But it is not in our. But if we do service and please Guru and Gauranga and Krishna, there's no question. But if just someone says, if the one leaves the body, the spiritual Vaikunta, then I will desire also to go there. This may happen or also not. It's not a guarantee. I must first make my relation to Guru and Krishna. In the mind, this is not relation. Mentally, this is a relation heart to heart, soul to soul. We are not, have nothing to do with this world here. Krishna. The very origin of devotion to Krishna comes from the association of the sadhu. Krishna prema janma, deho bunna mokyanga. When we acquire a drop of divine love within our heart, then also our hope, solace, consolation, health, everything comes from the association of the devotees. The devotees are all in all, from the beginning up to the end. Our favorable companions can help us in our journey towards the infinite. They are something solid, something concrete, similar in nature to us. So, how far we are? How long it take? 20? So he is eagerly waiting to accept our service. We must not allow ourselves to be discouraged under any circumstances. However acute they may apparently seem to us, Krishna is there. If only we can develop the right vision, the smiling face of the Lord will appear from behind the screen. Krishna is beautiful and he is eagerly awaiting to accept our service. This is clear, no? So, sincerity means admitting we are helpless, that we cannot control anything. Now many of us got a little sick. So, who can help you? The doctor. Oh, he saved us. But this is not real help. It is we must understand in this world where we are living, we are helpless. We admit that we are helpless because we cannot stop time, weather. We cannot stop old age. It's not in our hand. So many things are all dependent. But first important is to be given the Sadhu Sangha association with wise, saintly persons. But Sadhu Sangha is also affected by the result of so many previous events. So many things are all independent, but still some points have been given more stress, more importance has been given to firstly Sadhu Sangha, then Shastra, bona fide scripture, then Saranagati, surrender to God, then prayer. So Sadhu Sangha is most important. It's the first step. Then Shastra, because without Sadhu Sangha we cannot understand the Shastra. We will hear different when we hear from the real Sadhu and then non-Sadhu. They are telling the same maybe, but it is different, as we spoke before. So many things are there, are complex and interdependent in their help, but still if we are to select some principle thing for our help, the first thing will be Sadhu Sangha, association with those more spiritual advanced than oneself. And next importance will be given to the Shastra, the advice of the great sadhus, wise, saintly persons. With these two we shall take practical steps in Saranagati. So the result of this Sadhu Sangha and Shastra supported will help us to Saranagati, to attain Saranagati or surrender. That we develop faith, we have realization, we get some understanding, and we become convinced, yes, the only way to go further, to break through this mundane wall, to go to the other side. We have to, this is Saranagati, with the help of the Sadhu and Shastra. So Saranagati is real when it is sincere. And sincere means I am helpless. By self-analysis, I am helpless. As much as I consider myself to be helpless, my prayer to the Lord will be accordingly intense. And the help from that side will come to that degree. Sangha means serving attitude, not physical contact, but serving. Higher things can be contacted only through the relationship of serving tendency, not otherwise. Don't venture to test the plane with your reason. This is also very important. We cannot, by our reasons or by our understanding, approach the transcendental plane. We will get more freedom, comfort, and everything there in Vrindavan. Why? Because it is a transaction of nature, faith, and love, affection, etc. It is inconceivable. Achindya kalu ye bhavana adurn starkena yojayat. The Upanishads say, don't venture to test that plane with your reason. It is beyond the capacity of your thinking. It has different laws, so don't try to approach there with your calculations. So speculation, calculation. If we think we can go in this way to Vaikunta, we can end up there, then we are wrong. Then we are moving in the wrong direction. This is not possible. It is a very very deep what we are speaking here. I don't know who can grasp it or who can understand it really. But Srila Maharaj speaking, even if we cannot do this now, if we just grasp a little thing, some essential points were made, we will be saved, we will continue, we will understand. So if there are any question on these topics, we can. Otherwise we can.
So it is, sadhusanga is the main aspect.
Yes.
Like our Gurudev, it means also we should practice or cultivate the relationship with the Gurudev. How we can do this practically I didn't have so much opportunity, for example, to have close association with our Gurudev. He was much more fortunate in this regard. You understand?
I was very fortunate, I think. This is, it is because of our past life, perhaps, we are able when I joined, they called me Vaikunta man. I joined, when I joined, dear Krishna Swami and Asok Veda in the temple and Sachinandan Swami, they were all there. They called me like this. Even Harikesh. Because I was lightning, they said. So when I went in Innsbruck, I don't forget this, I hated this book distribution. I've always find this is, they want to just make money, you know. They don't want to tell them the truth. Or they don't. So I went with the bag, the whole day I ran around with not selling anything. But one, so a young group came on the street, from the opposite direction, and they opened and they looked at me and said, "Hey, he's lightning, he's," you see, it all looked like this. I do not know what they saw. It can be also spaced out, you know. But they say that Guru Maharaj mercy. And then Narayan Maharaj also saw me. He opened the door and saw me and said, "Oh, we know us from last life." I don't know anything. I'm a complete beginner. I do not know anything. I am helpless. But maybe Guru Maharaj saw something, I don't know what. And then he told me, "You should do this and you should become 100 years old. Otherwise nobody will do anything." So I also was not planning. I thought it's the last thing and to go back to Western. But yes, he told me, and I was really trying to surrender. Gurudev, whatever he wants, I realized that now this is the person I'm looking for. So many lifetimes perhaps, and whole life, I was looking that from the first moment I was charmed and was very impressed by his behavior, by his talks. And this, I think this is. I am always a shy person. I have been always. I never speak classes. They asked me 40, 50 years ago. I should speak. But I said, no, I'm not. I cannot. I'm not. But then Guru Maharaj told me, you build a temple and you preach and you are initiated. He said 3, 4 times he said this to me. I should give initiation. But he said, but so long I am here, the second initiation I will give. Only first initiation, Harinam, he told. Then after, when I am gone, he told all these things after 1, 2 years or so. Yes, one year. He told me this. Such a useless guy. That's me, I don't know. This is all Krishna's. I don't know what it is. And this also. We'll see. When everything is wrong, and then he will kick me out and say, go. We'll see. by speaking about these things.
Yeah, I asked if you can give some indications how we can intensify the relations with Gurudev, even if we didn't have so much personal association.
We have not been fit, perhaps, to make relation. At this time, when Yod got Harinam, he told you, don't speak with him, don't speak with me about business.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, he told me this. He knows that you're a businessman.
I'm not.
Gehst du zurück? Ja, nimmst du ein bisschen Obst oder nimmst du was mit? Ja. Jai, Hare Krishna. Radhe Radhe. Yeah, we have to find. I was initiated by someone. I know that he cannot help me. But I thought, this, from the beginning I thought, I have to go through these things. I have to see it. I know that I'm not getting what I want, because they're all in business there. There was only making money with books and all this, forcing them out. This is not what I was expecting when I on my search for the Supreme Lord. But I learned a lot from these years in the beginning. What to do and what not to do. So it was Krishna's arrangement. So the connection, it's depending on us. But one thing is that we have to clear our subtle body and detach ourselves from material things. But we only understand that leaving material things means that I cannot do anything anymore in this life. This is not leaving it. Leaving it means it becomes secondary importance. My main goal must be the lotus feet of Krishna. Whatever I do, there are so many saints, even associates of the Lord, who were rich men or were doing business or whatever. Pundarika with a needy, by example. So this is not today what is meant, you know. What is meant is that everything, our inner self, we offer to Him, and we give the inner the soul must be. We must realize who I am. I am spirit, soul. And on this level there is no matter.
There is no.
Matter or mundane conception. So I may do like a machine or robot in the material world, but actually my real self is always deep absorbed in the lotus feet of Guru and Gauranga. Then we will understand, then connection will be installed, and we will grow. We do not know, this is for materialists it's mystic. I cannot explain, and I will don't try to explain because it is not, perhaps it is not everybody can digest. We are spirit soul, and relationship and connection is only possible on this plane, on the spiritual plane. Because soul is not dying, not taking birth. So, and when we are not on this level, then we are speaking from on the external plane, and everything in the external plane it will change, and then I am the same. I do not understand, and I do not know what is the real thing, Vaikunta, consciousness. I'll come again. And this is a process, it goes not from one day to another. It will go step by step. We are deciding how fast it will go. You are 20 now?
22.
22. Old man. Yeah. If you are able to surrender, if you are able to become devotee, you have good brain, you have good qualities also, but you have also bad qualities. What keeps you here in this world? Hare Krishna. So we can stop here. Or Jai Shri Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Shri Gurudev Nityananda Bhavishtam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Bhargavacharya Stodasa Sri Srimad Bhakti Vaibhav Buri Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanandi Sri Radha Kunda ki Jai, Sri Sevagunsa ki Jai, Sri Radha Vrindavan Chandra Mandir ki Jai, Katik Manda ki Jai, Nitai Gaura Premanandi, Arjuna ki Jai. Es muss in Arjuna Dank sein, dass deswegen sind wir alle hier, oder ein Teil. Okay.